Pretty impressive what we're seeing so far, Holly.
Yeah, and we knew it would start early this morning, right? And of course, that's usually when people may be heading out to travel. At least it is a weekend, so the roadways may not be as busy. But in that camera specifically that we just showed you at Jacob Lake, that's normally pavement, a normal road that you would see there. So you can see that was covered. And this is the near whiteout conditions in Flagstaff, where you could see that's normally the road we kind of look at as well, going right through town. It is 24 degrees in Flag. We're seeing already a lot of that snow coming down early this morning, and it looks like a large majority of it will happen early this morning into the early afternoon as well. So if you do have to travel, of course, this is going to cause a bit of a messy commute for you if you do have to head out. Here's a look at the first alert radar right now. Again, this is moving from west to east. So we're looking at areas like Seligman, Williams, in Flagstaff as well. I was just looking at some of these traffic cameras, and it is really a mess along the 40. So keep that in mind. I don't know the situation with the roadway closures that could happen in that area, but we'll keep you posted on that. Also along the 17, some snow already falling near that Sedona area. We're waiting on some of that rain to fall. This is just the radar picking up a little bit of some of that rain in the clouds. We're not seeing any rain here just in the valley yet. It is again still to the west of us. So areas along the Colorado River out toward Lake Havasu down to Blythe, seeing some rain falling early this morning. A lot of us may be still asleep at this point, but you should see this activity as you wake up about 8, 9 o'clock possibly here in the valley. So I want to walk through the next couple of hours with you. Here's a look at the snow already coming down in northern Arizona, again moving from west to east, so it will take some time to get to eastern Arizona. Prescott getting in on some of that activity as well throughout the morning hours, and then that rain will come right through the valley. It could bring some light to moderate rain at some times in the early morning hours, and then will continue its way on east through the early afternoon, and that's when we should get a large majority of the snow for eastern Arizona. And then you could see behind that we're pretty much dry as we head into late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So the thick of this storm should be early this morning into the early afternoon before we start to clear things out. So we're still looking at possible snowfall totals about 6 to 9 inches in Pine, Williams, similar conditions there. Flagstaff, we could get 5 to 9 inches, and then a little bit less than that in areas like Payson and Heber. Of course, the highest elevations in our mountain areas could even get a little bit more than that. As far as rain is concerned here in the valley, again, should start to pick up around 7, 8 o'clock. We're going to keep a close eye out on that. Some areas here across the valley could get about 1/10 of an inch, possibly near 1/4 of an inch in areas like Scottsdale out toward Mesa as well. So we'll look to see if we can pick up some of that rainfall, some of those rainfall totals here in the valley. Temps right now 20s and 30s out in northern and in eastern Arizona. We're at 49 in Phoenix, but I want to warn you that the cooler air coming behind this system is going to feel very, very cold for a lot of us. We're going to go 35 degrees overnight for Monday and Tuesday. So these are going to be very cold warnings. We have freeze warnings here in the valley for Monday morning and Tuesday morning. So keep in mind the next couple of mornings are going to be very cold with daytime highs in the 50s.